Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate you guys being here. So I have some time to try to record at least 2 videos. So I am back at my laptop and we're going to just talk about our investing plan for the month of August. I cannot believe that we are already in August, guys. It's really crazy knowing that the children are about to go back to school, and I felt like they just got out of school. But again, that's how fast time moves. And like I said, we are in the month of August. I have my mouse right here. Let's go on and talk about it. So our goal to invest this month is on the lower side for us, and it's about $4,000. I just paid for another trip that we're taking like mid-August, and though I do use credit cards, I do pay them off every single month. So I'm always making sure I set aside cash to pay off any trip. I still think $4,000 is pretty good. So we're going to continue on going. So you can see our money goals for the month of August. So one goal we have is to get $600 in dividends in the month of August. We are trying to consistently get $500+ in dividends every single month. If we continue to invest regularly, so DCA, which basically is dollar cost averaging every time we get a paycheck from the day job, from the side hustles, from my business, all of that good stuff. That's a great opportunity to build up that income. Also, getting your dividends reinvested is also a great thing. And when I say $600 a month, I mean in our taxable accounts only, okay? We do get dividends in the Roths and the HSA. We have a 401k and all that good stuff. But on the channel, I'm tracking taxable accounts because we're trying to pursue early retirement. And as you know, if you're retiring at 42 or 45 or 50, you cannot access a 401k or a traditional IRA. I mean, there's like loopholes, but it gets really complicated and you don't want to mess with the IRS or get a penalty. So traditionally, those of us who are on the FIRE path, we are heavily investing in taxable accounts in addition to our retirement-based accounts. Number 2, the second money goal for this month, and you saw it in the title and the thumbnail of this video, is to build SCHD up. Now, again, we're not in a rush to do this, but we know this is going to be one of our main focuses for the month of August. Why? Because SCHD pays their dividend out in September. And I actually have one of my favorite websites here where I do research. So again, guys, it's so important to make sure you are understanding what you are investing in. And so one of my strategies is when I'm investing, let's say in August, I want to focus on dividend payout companies for the following month. So again, if I have money set aside for August, I'm going to be building up shares in those dividends that are paying out in September. So SCHD is one of those. So they had their last payout back in June. Let me know in the comments if you received a dividend payment from SCHD, but it's my favorite dividend ETF. Okay. They pay quarterly, really solid company. And I love them in addition to I like VTI and FXAIX and all that. But one reason why I love SCHD is because it's not so tech heavy. VTI, I mean, the top 10 holdings, I think most of them are tech. I think the 8 of them out of the top 10 holdings in VTI, for example, or VOO, VXAIX is like tech. Apple, Microsoft, Google, which are great companies, but we want to be diversified. And I love that SCHD brings that diversification to, VTI and other ETFs that my husband and I own. But you can see right here, this website, really does a great job at tracking the history of every dividend ETF or dividend stock that pays out. So SCHD did not announce their dividend, the amount and the date for September, but in their past history with all companies and with all ETFs, websites like this likes to track and forecast. And so this website has been spot on in the past. And so I really am excited to see when SCHD will announce their dividend date. It'll probably be around September 24th through September 26th. They are predicting September 21st. So we'll see, right? You will see the announcement sometime beginning to mid-September. Either way, you will see it in September most likely. And I really am excited. So as you can see here, we know it's coming in September. So we're going to be using August and the first paycheck in September to build up SCHD and other dividend stocks that we own that are paying out in September, and you're going to see some of those down below, so stay tuned. And then the third money goal is just to continue to build, right? A lot of you who are just getting started, I have a share size builder tracker up on my website as well. I think many of you have that, and I do appreciate your support. I also use spreadsheets to track, and I have those on my website as well. So, I have a lot of resources here. If you're trying to get started, you want to track your progress, you want to remain motivated and encouraged. You guys see me here on the channel. I track like everything. I'm a tracking mad woman. So I like seeing the details in things. So let's come down to some of our investing. So pre-tax investing, we usually, and this is something we always do. So this is not like, like we forget about this. That's another question that I'll get. If you're new to the channel, and I get the question, well, do you have a 401k and things? Yes, we do. But that is long-term future. When we're talking about short-term future, I'm talking about 40s and 50s, but long-term future is 60s and 70s. So those type of retirement-based accounts, that's for our long-term future. So the 401k, we're going to max that out. The HSA, we have the family plan, so we're going to max that out. I do invest from my business, MT, so thank you all so much for your support. Without you, there is no me. And then after tax investing, I have the investing challenge for the month of August. I did announce this in a previous video and on my community post. So if you have questions and you're like, did she talk about that? Go check out my previous videos or my community post, because 9 times out of 10, the answer is right there. But I did mention for August, for the investing challenge, I'm going to challenge all of you to pick one of your current positions and focus on building that up. Easy peasy, and I think it's a simple way to continue to build your share sizes. Next, after tax investing, is to put most of our money into dividend paying stocks and funds. Good dividend paying stocks and funds, and then also continue to add to our kids' account. So I love pre-tax investing. I love after-tax investing. If you want to know all about tax advantage accounts, tax-free accounts, tax-deferred accounts, all those good tax type of accounts, check out my beginner investing playlist. There's tons of resources. There's almost like 60-something videos there of beginner investing content, of how to set up accounts, to know what a stock is, what the sectors are in the market. So check those out. And if you need some extra help, feel free to book a session with me. I would love to talk to you privately through, like Google Meet or Zoom, and we could just chat and, figure out a plan for you together. Coming down to notes to self, I always have this here. Let me move my face. So notes to self, we want to continue to build the monthly dividend payers as usual. That's great. So Realty Income, Main Street, but again, focus on some of those companies that are paying out in September, like SCHD, BP, DGRO, they pay out in September. Stag is another monthly payer that we just added recently to our Robinhood portfolio, and Devo as well. So those are some of the ones we are going to be focused primarily on to build our share sizes. But already, just looking at some of the estimates in my tracker, we are doing really, really good for dividends for the month of September, like the projections, and this is without us adding more to it. So imagine at the end of September when I make the video, seeing, like those higher dividend payments in just the taxable accounts only. Our money affirmation again here is borrower is slave to the lender. This is something that keeps me streamlined, especially during the summer when it's very easy to spend and not get caught up in the whole minimum payment lifestyle. I was there in the past and I learned a really good lesson that if I can't afford it, don't buy it. I'd rather, feel sad or down for a day. A lot of times it's less than that versus, being a slave to the credit bureaus. And remember, the interest rates they keep going up. So I don't want to pay 30%. On something that costs me, $100 or something. That's just, I'd rather pay it in cash. Like our vacation, like Disney, like the beach, we pay for that in cash, okay? And then what I'm watching, reading, or listening to, I have been really enjoying our investing study groups this summer. Shout out to all of you who have joined. We've been having a blast this summer. Thank you to all of you who were there last week when my husband was our special guest and we were talking about managing money, managing finances in a relationship. You had some great questions, everybody, and I had a blast. So we have our next one coming up this Saturday. We're going to be talking about how to find good stocks and funds and how to research them from a beginner standpoint. So if you want to join that, make sure you check out the link below. But again, that is our plan for the month of August. We're going to keep it simple, keep building, go on our vacation, and just enjoy life. So let me know down below what your plans are for the month of August. Are you going to be focused specifically on a single stock or an ETF? Let me know, because I love hearing about what you guys are doing. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We are so close to 14,000 subscribers, and I do appreciate all of your support, all of you watching, sharing, commenting. You are really helping me to grow my platform over here, and I do appreciate it. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.